Hello everyone, this is Julius and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanna show you the list what I play in Frankfurt to make top 64. I play the same list with Konsta Kalma. He's super good deck list builder and I always trust him and following what he's doing because he's very good to recognize what cards are good in the list and what not necessary. But like, yeah, there is still 3 Ralts, you know, there is no good Kirlias right now, right? Like refinement, so you don't need to get so many Kirlias as possible, so you need only 1 Gardevoir in the field, so it's still solid to play 3 Ralts. And then 2 Kirlia, if you price 1 and you evolution TM, then you can just Rare Candy the second Ralts. And then 2 Gardevoir, you need just 1 in the field, and 2 is make sure that if you press 1, then you're fine to play with 1 of the Gardevoir in the list. And then 1/1 Jellicent. Maybe let's talk about the other cards first. Like very solid Drifloon and Scrimtail. Drifloon like easier to 1 KO Shari EX when it's very tanky and you need to 1 KO them, otherwise the games can cause, you know, a lot of harder to win the game. And Scrimtail, one of the best attacker in the deck. I personally always like to play 2 of the Scrimtail in the list because it's my really favorite attacker here. And then there is only one Jellicent Frillish. I'm not fully sure how this works, but like I'm not fully expert with this list. But in my experiences was that you can do like against Kolengo when they are 2 or 1 price left. Like if there is 3 price left and you attack with someone others and you bench into Frillish the bench, and after the calling 1 KO your bench Gardevoir with boss or knock out the active, then you can just promote this the active, evolve it and play Iono, then see what happens. And I did like that some rounds, like I benched this in the bench for chilling for the last turn. And when I'm playing Iono, I evolve it right away. I'm counter catcher something, getting 1 extra turn to making a lot of damage counter and taking my price cards for once. And it's super potential actually. I really like it. It's not the, you know, linear list. There is a lot of tricky, but tricky always is a cool way to win the games. And then, yes, there is only 2 Munkidori and 2 Dark Energy. This deck have like a lot of Pokemons that fill the bench already, so there's no much space. And then when you play 2 Munkidori, you have to make sure you don't discard them with Secret Box in early game or like that. Otherwise, you already have the problem to have even 1 Munkidori in the field. So like if you play 3/3, it's very easy to discard with Vessel, Ultra Ball or Secret Box, but when you play 2/2, so you have to be very careful when you discard the Munkidoris because you take a risk you don't even have Munkidori in the game. But if you can play the game with only 2/2 Munkidori, then you have more space to do in the list and you can draft in the game something else what you also need. And then classic fun Clefairy. 1 Mew EX. Mew EX is a very awesome attacker, like copy Pantun Dive and hit the weakness so you can swap the 3 price for once, or even for if there is like Duskull and Ichibol in the field, then you can 1 Munkidori and 60 spread to take even 4 price cards, but it's at least taking 3 price is super cool. And also when you play Evolution TM, you need some draft power and Mew EX is very good for it. And then Fezandipiti, very classic. Very powerful card in this game, and also when Gardevoir don't have much the cards in the hand, opponent knock out your Ralts when you evolution TM or like that, you can Fezandipiti to draft the cards. It's so super good, But always have to be a little careful, because if you now open a play corner like Maractus or Sudowoodo, make sure that against Terrabox they can swap your Fezandipiti to make sure that you are no problem with the can't retreat lock. And then for Iono, probably the best supporter card in the Gardevoir. And then only 3 research, no 4, because also you don't need to play 4 research. Why you play 4 is consistent, but it's not necessary to have a 4 research, because if you can play the game, then you have no time to lose. How can I explain this? This actually was something what I think about. It's always good to play 4 research because you can easier to discard energy in the game. But like you mostly of the times wanna play Iono anyway, and if you can play with 3 research, it's always better, because then you get 1 spot to play something else. I'm not super expert to explain like why 3 research over 4, but in my experience in this far, like it's not necessary to play 4, but it's really cool to be. 2 Arven, solid counts. You can start the game with research and Iono, but if you can't play the game with Arven, then you can like just pick Secret Box and Evolution TM for get Artazon Nest Ball, Evolution TM, whatever. And then for Ultra Ball, solid. And there was so many play 2 Nest Ball, but I played the 3rd Nest Ball. That's why I play like different arts to make sure that how many times I really use the 3rd Nest Ball in the tournament. And it was like 2 times, like I had not in my hand, and then this 3rd Nest Ball is saved my games. And then I mean like you can pick the Mew to collect, draw the cards and hope operate the best. And then yeah, it's very popular to play 2 Stretcher, 1 Rot. Like if this a little bigger Jellicent line, I will recommend to play Super Rot instead, because it's a huge line to evolution things, you know. Then it's easier to get them back to the game. If you play like 2-2 Jellicent and 1 is knockout, it's better to play Super Rot, because then you get more cards with 1 card. But like the best idea with the Stretcher is that you can pick the cards back to your hand or shuffle them back to the deck. It's harder to control the game if your recovery cards, what you know, taking the Pokemon back from the discard pile, going to the deck, you also have to search them. So if you play for Stretcher, you don't need to search anything, just take it to the hand and keep going to play the game. And also when you like discard 1 Gardevoir and you play research, if you drop Super Rot and Rare Candy, you can get Gardevoir in the field. But when you play extra Stretchers and pick the Gardevoir back to the hand, it's easier to then to do Rare Candy, Gardevoir play. Like I said, when you Super Rot Pokemon's back to the deck, you can't get like Rare Candy Gardevoir play if you have to also search Gardevoir from your deck to the hand, and you don't have Ultra Ball, so you're not gonna get Candy Gardevoir. And also because of that, I really like to play 4 Stretchers. Many of these what are not popular lines are ideas from Consta. He have also very cool way to play the Gardevoir deck. And then 3 Vessel, there is a lot of 4 Vessel, 8 Psychic Energy. I also I saw that list before the Frankfurt. I was pretty close to play that list, but like I follow the Finnish gangs. You know, I'm also one of the Finnish players. And then 2 Contra Catcher is solid. Sometimes I'm personally sometimes got 1 catcher for second Screamtail, because I love Screamtail so much, and there's no much shame in the meta right now. 2 Candy, very normal. Secret Box, the best sub-A-spec card, is I don't know how this can replace in with other A-spec cards. It's like when you play the Secret Box, you get the game, basically. And also when you play Arven, you can search Secret Box deck from your hand and then get double Pokemon and super their card. Like Artazon Nest Ball research for the next story is so awesome. And also when you play Evolution TM, you can Arven to search one and Secret Box looking for the second one. You can tint the deck. Also, then it helps you to draft easier anything else with the research in the next turn. Yes, display 3 charms is so super good. I used this so many times. Like example, when I faced some TerraBox players in turn 1, I didn't evolution the for evolve this. I instead put double Bravery Charm, and TerraBox don't play Yammin Tower or Tool Scrapper, so Water Mask Ogremon can snipe but only one Pokemon in the field, and that means then I can evolve the next turn, manually evolve, and then evolution TM to right away the Gardevoir EX. Then TerraBox have no answer to 1 KO the Gardevoir EX, and that's very good for me. And oh, I destroyed my my creating deck list. I mean, you know. But yeah, like against TerraBox, it's not necessary to play Shaman in the deck. You can just turn 1, don't Evo TM your Ralts to Kirlias, just put double Bravery Charm. It's like when you need against TerraBox 2 Ralts and Shaman, you have to search 3 basic Pokemons, but if you search 2 basic Pokemons and play Arven, it's easier to looking for double tools, so it's not force you to get all 3 Pokemon in the first turn. You can just looking for 2 Pokemon and 2 tools, and then TerraBox can get only 1 prize cards. Then you can Rare Candy or evolve the Kirlia and Evo TM right away to Gardevoir EX, and then you're fine. And then 2 Artazon, very classic. And then we have the very classic number 7 Psychic and 2 Dark. Yeah, like this is not very classic Gardevoir. It's there is some different lines like than very classic Gardevoir, like 3 Reserves, 1/1 Jellicent, 3 Charms, and 4 Stretchers over 2 Stretchers, 1 Super Rod. Like when you, like I said, with the Stretchers, you can recover your Pokemon back to your hand right away. You don't need to search them. It's easier to play the game, and also get the Rare Candy Gardevoir combo easier with the afterplay Professor Research. And the Munkidori is very risky also, because if you price any of them, then you are not gonna get the double Munkidori when you need that for win the game. But like if you can still play with the 2/2 Munkidori, it's even better. And 3 Charms, I really love that. I use that so much, like against just TerraBox and some other matchups when you wanna brave it. I have also one game when I double charmed the Ralts and then evolved Kirlias. No, evolved Kirlias is like evolve them after TerraBox attack to you, and then third charm to Fezandipiti, so opponent can Blood Moon Ursaluna this. So basically, when you basically like I don't know. But yeah, like the most part fun of here is that you don't use Frillish and Jellicent right away. You just bench Frillish for chilling until the last turns when you Iono them for tiny, and then using Jellicents, and then set up against whatever you need to take in the last prize cards. And yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy, and if you have any questions, just let me know. See you guys.